You're about to find out the key levels on JPMorgan Chase, ticker JPM, and we'll quickly run through their earnings as well. So to quickly start off with what happened in their earnings, again, make sure you're in the Discord because we cover this stuff in there. Again, it is free to join. So firstly, they smashed earnings estimate. They posted $42 billion in this quarter. They had an earnings per share of $4.75. Again, this is beating estimates of $3.80. So quite a big break, or kind of smash. Yeah, I mean, even there, smashed expectation, which it did. And then you got the managed revenues. Again, that's the thing that came in at 42.4 billion versus the 37.1 billion expected. Now, again, this does include that 1.8 billion on the First Republic acquisition. And then we got the return on capital, again, destroying expectations, 20% versus the 16.3 expectation. Again, then going on to sales and trading, we came in with $4.57 billion with an expectation of only 4.3. Investment banking revenues also beat with 1.49 billion compared to the 1.38 billion. And this is what I like as well. So not only have they beaten all the profit expectations on the profit side, but they've also been hedging their risks further as well. Again, they've put more money away for potential losses. Their credit loan provisions are at 2.9 billion compared to the expected 2.6 billion. So they basically put an extra $300 million away, and again, hasn't even affected their earnings in one slight bit. And then just to go over the key things that Jamie Dimond said when they were speaking was, again, US economy continues to be resilient, consumer balance sheets remain healthy, and job growth remains strong. Again, this is nothing new. We kind of know this already. But overall, the earnings were very strong on JP Morgan, and that's, again, why you're seeing it move up pre-market, though. Now, to get over the key things, again, we closed yesterday just under $150, around 149. Pre-market, we've already pushed to around $153. So that's where we're sitting at now. And now what's key is this 152.50. This is our second deviation on the 6 month. This is a key level. What you can see happened is on the earnings release, we broke straight above it. And again, that's why we don't trade the initial release. But then you're starting to see it calm down. We come back, we retest this level, and it holds as a support. So this kind of should give us some good confirmation coming into the open that we are still quite bullish. Investors are having a bit of time to understand where the price is, and they are still bullish. Again, the first few minutes, let that play out because you're going to see a lot of orders be triggering, whether that's ones that are existing or new people trying to get in or out of their positions. So give it the open a bit of time. But after that, as long as we can kind of hold this 52.30, we should be quite strong. We should be continuing up. And if we do, over time, what are our key resistances? So we have $156.75. And if we break that, we have $158. Again, you can use this as a range because it's only about $2. So that's up to you. And what is key is, yeah, we come into the first deviation, but what is key is we come into this third deviation from the 6 month. Very rare that price or any stock, but especially large cap stocks, tend to trade outside of this area. So if we see price coming at or above this area, this is usually when I start looking at it more short bias or looking to play that overall reversal, because again, price isn't that likely to hold above that level, and even if it does, it's most likely going to be short-lived. So I tend to use it as a target. Again, this is JPMorgan is one of these stocks I love. Whenever you can get it near the low hundreds, 110 or below, I will always buy this up on the long term. And then these are the times I'm getting out. They've just had strong earnings. They're near the 52-week highs. Again, this is usually when I want to be cutting out. I'll probably be getting out the bulk of the size, though, at that 158 target. So again, those are two close key resistances. If we break this, it's going to be quite a while off, but we do have further resistances at 168 and 179. If, again, in time, we can continue up. Now, just to quickly note the support side, again, what we're currently using as a support now then is at 152.30. Again, this was a previous resistance, so as long as we can hold this coming into the open, should stay as a valid support. If we start to break that, again, be paying attention to the anchored VWAP, which as of right now is around 149. And if we break that, we have another key support at 146.70. So that's really what I'll be paying attention to in JP Morgan in both directions. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, why don't you check out this video, because you'll probably enjoy that one too.